My life before Willamette Family was not very well put together. I was very lost. I had a lot of chaos. I struggled a lot in my addiction and was just broken. My name is Carla. I am 39 years old and I am a mother of 6, and I come from a background of some domestic violence in the household as a young child, and I suffered from a lot of childhood traumas with sexual abuse and
Hi, my name is Eric Sabbath, and I'm a recovering addict. What was my life like before Willamette Family? A lot of chaos, bad behaviors, a lot of just unmanageable, lifestyle.
when I was about 11 or 12, there was an incident with my father at the time, and he was shot and killed. I felt like that's when I became lost. I remember pretending like he wasn't even dead at one point. and when that would pop up, the reality, I would just go drink some more with my friends. And I turned to alcohol and marijuana and cigarettes. And then just progressed over time with cocaine, then methamphetamine, and just mixing all of them together, and just to the point where I was blacking out at 14, 15 years old, blacking out, in and out of juvie, just doing whatever I could to numb that pain.
So if I was to look back at how the problem would start, or, in my opinion, would be that addiction was introduced to me, passed down through family. What I was trying to find is probably the relief of the feelings I had, not to feel at all because of certain trauma and stuff that I was carrying along that I didn't know I had.
When I relapsed and I thought, oh, I can control it and it's only temporarily, and then it just got out of control, and to where I lost my kids, and I was told I was never going to get them back, and I was living out of a van, and I knew I needed to try to stop it, and the only way to do that was to get into Willamette Family Residential. I did have a few different bottoms, but this last bottom was when I had enough. There wasn't anything that was stopping me. I needed to go in. I knew it. I didn't want to die. That last time, when I almost took my own life, really scared me.
When I felt like I had enough was when I just was lost. I had the worst, empty feeling of hopelessness. I didn't have the drive to want to live anymore. There was just too much pain, and no matter how much I used or drank, it wouldn't cover it up anymore. It was my rock bottom. I couldn't describe it any better than just it was my rock bottom, and I was needing something else.
To me, everywhere else that I tried, there was opportunities to go other places, but they just didn't have the services that I needed, the wraparound. They had, the residential, outpatient, IDT. They have all these different, the DADS program, the Grand, going into sober living with the Grand with my kids to learn how to be a mother again in sobriety, to live clean and sober again and focus on what I needed to focus on. I did the mental health too with Willamette Family, and I was able to focus on a lot of traumas that I wasn't able to, and I chose Willamette Family because of the wraparound services. They had something for every barrier, and that's really difficult to find, especially with a lot of the damage that I did when I was, out there before Willamette Family.
I went in not believing that there was a solution, so I attempted a couple of times and failed and went back out.
My kids are my motivators from what I've learned, but I have to do this for myself. And that's what was the big change, is this last time was for myself.
I came in not believing in myself, not educated or informed about the disease I had, which Willamette Family did teach me. Addiction is a disease, and it's something that I had. And
my husband and I met in 2007, and we met out there in that kind of a lifestyle in our addiction, and we started dating in towards the end of 2007 on continuing through 2008.
It was unhealthy and toxic, a lot of fighting.
We struggled together in addiction and off and on, and he's an amazing man, a good father. To see him where he's at today, it's inspiring to me.
The program, took a broken person and helped me rebuild myself. After Willamette Family, our life together today is amazing. There's no words that I could use to describe it. I'm happy.
I can describe it. It's amazing. I never would have thought that we would be where we're at today. There's still days where I'll look at him and I'll be like, and he'll look at me too. He does the same thing, and he'll say, can you believe that we're actually doing this? Like, we're actually here, doing this with our kids. Like, we actually get to go do these things, and it's amazing. We wouldn't be where we're at today if it wasn't for Willamette Family.
I have an amazing life. All I could say is thanks to Willamette Family, and what living in recovery gives me, the gifts, and I've just been blessed.
I agree 100%. Thanks to Willamette Family, I have the life that I'm living now. My name's Carla Sabbath, and Willamette Family definitely saved my life.
I'm Eric Sabbath, and yes, Willamette Family has saved my life.